Hey, folks, welcome to Market Intraday Analysis by InTheMoneyStocks.com, your leaders in pure technical analysis, avoiding all that Wall Street hype. This video for Tuesday, June 12th, 2012 is sponsored by Realtic. All right, guys, let's get right into the charts. The markets are trading higher today. Many people expected after the reversal yesterday to see some ugly losses on the market today. That was not the case. Generally, in options expiration week, you cannot assume anything. And that's what I went into the day, into the evening last night with, and into this morning, understanding that the market could easily reverse some of the losses from yesterday. Again, they took the money, and I'm talking about they when I say institutions, all right? Institutions. During options X week, it's their week to make as much money as they can based on puts and calls out there, whipping the market up and down, and they're going to do that. If you don't go into options expiration expecting whipsaw, then you're just nuts, flat out nuts, and you're going to lose money. Bottom line is, great little drop yesterday. Today the market started out flat, sold a little bit into key support double bottom level here, and then reversed to the upside, and since then have chopped around beautifully. All right, looking here, you actually have a small bullish consolidation pattern with the 200 and the blue line right underneath. There's actually a fair amount of support just down in this area. I wouldn't actually be surprised if the markets head a little bit higher into the end of the day, but we will be watching closely. In any case, the levels are very easily seen. Anything above is resistance, anything below is support. So you have support here and then down here, and again, resistance double top from earlier today. Here, the pivot high from yesterday midday, and then ultimately this trend line and the double top from yesterday as well. All right, so those are your key levels on the SPY to keep an eye on. Essentially, yesterday you kind of had this letdown. The Spanish deal bailout went through, but ultimately it had been factored in already last week. In all fairness, there were rumblings out as early as last Wednesday, Thursday about a bank deal in Spain. The market ultimately factored it in on Friday with a nice reversal, and then ultimately sold off nicely on a Monday. Again, you get all the little kind of suckers, and again, no offense to those people out there, but that's what they are, and the institutions prey on you because of it to jump long early in the day yesterday, and they just took the market straight down, took their money, made them get stopped out, and again, as soon as they all stop out, guess where the market's going? It's going in the opposite direction. I mean, it's a classic. This is classic stuff. All right, here at InTheMoneyStocks.com, we teach you to avoid this because you just follow the charts. There's no hype, there's no nothing. You just follow the charts. 7-day free trial here to InTheMoneyStocks.com to join this research center, which is geared towards swing traders and investors, and the intraday stock chat, which is geared towards day traders. Bottom line is, looking at the intraday charts here, ever since this initial drop into support and pop into resistance, the markets have just really chopped sideways. A little bit, as I said before, small bullish consolidation possible setup here that we will be monitoring very, very closely. Next up, let's take a look at some stocks. One stock that reversed early losses today. You could see a gap and drop here early in the day and then just came roaring back. JP Morgan Chase. This is a stock that I actually have a long position in with my members inside the research center. We're in the money on it as well. But tomorrow, Jamie Dimon's going to be testifying on Capitol Hill. I actually think this could be a good thing for the stock because we should get some clarity, and hopefully after that testifying, the whole thing is done. They get to put it behind them. There's no more issues. And then once you have that behind them, it's just onward and upward. And that's my thought process here as a possibility for JPM, the stock itself. All right, again, you can see JPM pulling off the highs of the day here, but right into the 20 MA, which is a good level to keep a close eye on. Goldman Sachs is also higher today, up about 68 cents. Small bearish consolidation pattern here intraday, though. Again, notice the drop right there. 1, 2, 3 bars inside bars. And again, could be setting up for a little bit of downside towards the end of the day on that chart. Next up, let's take a look at Apple. Apple had a sharp sell-off yesterday from the gap up after a disappointment from that press conference and conference that they had held. The stock tumbled yesterday, continued the selling this morning, came down, and then all of a sudden reversed. And once Apple started to reverse, once we saw JP Morgan go positive this morning, really the markets recovered, and that's really what it was. I mean, you saw, the key leading stocks like JPM and Apple reverse and go to the positive side, and the markets followed suit. Looking into some of the key things about today, folks, that was actually another solid scalping day, and the markets are actually making a little bit of a move higher here. So, so far, so good in terms of where this thing could be going. I want to keep a close eye on this because I am looking at a possible move up here, as I called out just a little while ago in the SPY, which does look to be trying to play out right now. We'll see if it can fully play out. But bottom line is, you have to really understand what's going on this week. The options X factor is unbelievably important. The dollar has fallen off its highs, which has helped the markets go positive. I want to show you here. You can see the dollar made a pivot top this morning around 10:30. What do we know about the markets at 10:30? They made a pivot bottom. So you guys see how that works? Let me see how amazing that is in terms of the dollar being an inverse direction kind of indicator for the overall markets. Perfect right there. All right. Aside from that, folks, again, it's been a nice scalping morning in the markets in the intraday stock chat. Good scalping afternoon as well with some good plays. I've had probably about 5 or 6 scalps myself today for a couple G's, and we just want to keep on rinsing and repeating. That's all we want to do here, folks. Rinse and repeat, make more and more money. Yesterday was a great scalping day as well. Swing trading wise, I have a couple longs out there that I continue to anticipate should make us some good money. I'll be looking for more possibilities on the long side if the market shapes up to look like it's a good play. Ultimately, the markets will head lower, but that's down the line a little in my estimation, and I will be ready to short the market at that point as well. And this is the beauty of what we do here, folks. Not only do we offer you a free trial, 7 days worth, but we also give you the option or give you the ability to learn where the market's going and play it on both sides. When the market's going to turn up, we're going to be long. When the market's going to turn down, you're going to be short. And you just do it that way to ensure yourself maximum profit. So while the suckers out there just kind of hold long and don't do anything else and watch their money get suckered away over years, if not months, here at In the Money Stocks, you're reversing positions every week or 2 or 3 weeks and positioning yourself for the next move in the market. All right? And again, just going back to the SPY here, let's take a look. We're still kind of just hovering here, a little bit of an inch up. I expect the market to have a possible move up to the blue line here at around the 134, 55, 60, 65 area. And again, the key is we need to see a green candle here start. If the market kind of stalls out here and doesn't get a little bit more of a push, I would start to get a little nervous on that possibility. But I'll keep watch of it with my members, and we'll obviously trade it accordingly. All right. One of the big stock movers today is First Solar. First Solar up $2.77. Look at this move, guys. This is ridiculous. Unbelievable move on FSLR. And the key here, folks, is they ultimately got some sort of deal out there, but there's just so many shorts in this that this is just a flat-out short squeeze. But the beauty of it is I saw this running this morning, and my members and I picked up some small cap solar plays like WFR, STP, SPWR, and these are all getting beautiful sympathy moves of about 10% today. So this was the beauty of seeing First Solar running early. When you saw First Solar kind of this initial move this morning, it's hard to buy First Solar when it's already up $1, $2 from its history, but you can play other swing trades or other day trading plays off of the solars like those that I just mentioned. And that enables you to make easy, and I repeat, easy money as they run with it. And again, LDK is having a good day, STP, WFR, SPWR, TSL. I could go on and on with a list of solars there that are all having great days, most of them up about 10%. Not up as much as First Solar, but in sympathy, they are all running. So just something to keep in mind there. All right. On that note, folks, I'm going to step aside here. But again, come join us here at InTheMoneyStocks.com. Learn proprietary secrets that will make you millions. Learn the keys and the secrets of the pros. Join the elite service here where we have members that we have trained for years now that are helping other members that are newer learn the methodology and learn the secrets and learn how to trade on both sides of the market. It's a beautiful thing, and this community here is growing, and I love how everyone is here is helpful to everyone else. That's the goal here. I want to be the teacher. I want to relay my message to everyone else and have them go out and teach as well and profit. All right? The money here that's made is unbelievable. The camaraderie is even better. Take care, guys.